Hello, welcome to my reviews. Today we are discuss about iSales Rocket review. I remember the exact moment I realized publishing a book and selling a book are two completely different games. It was about 3 weeks after my first Amazon KDP release. I had done everything right, or so I thought. The cover looked professional, the formatting was clean, the description followed every formula the gurus recommended. I hit publish, leaned back, and waited for the royalties to roll in. They didn't. What I got instead was a slow, creeping dread every time I refreshed my KDP dashboard. 9 sales in week 1, both from friends. 0 in week 2. A brief spike in page reads that turned out to be me checking the preview on different devices. I wrote a book. Amazon put it on page 47 of search results. The end. If you've published anything on KDP, you know this feeling. It's not that your book is bad, it's that the Amazon algorithm doesn't care about quality. It cares about momentum, traffic, social signals, external validation, and building all of that requires doing something most authors never signed up for: becoming a full-time marketer. I tried the usual paths: manual posting to Instagram and Facebook, which 8 hours I could have spent writing; Facebook ads, which burned through my tiny budget with nothing to show for it; generic scheduling tools, which handled the posting but still left me staring at a blank page wondering what to actually say. Nothing stuck, nothing felt sustainable, and nothing solved the core problem. I needed to be visible on multiple platforms, every single day, without turning my life into a content factory. So when I heard about iSales Rocket, a tool launched just a few days ago specifically for KDP authors, I was skeptical. Another automation tool promising the world. I've bought enough of those to know how the story usually ends, but something about this one made me click. Maybe it was the simplicity of the pitch, maybe it was the publish once, promote everywhere angle. Maybe I was just tired enough to try anything. I decided to test it with real books, real accounts, and a genuine willingness to walk away if it didn't deliver. You upload your manuscript, a PDF, doc, EPUB, whatever format you have. The tool reads your book. Then, with one click, it generates weeks worth of marketing content, social posts, images, captions, even blog articles if you want them. It connects to 7 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, WordPress, Threads, and Bluesky. And then it schedules and publishes that content automatically, every single day, with every post linked directly to your Amazon listing. That's it. That's the whole thing. But here's why that matters for someone like you. It removes the blank page problem. The hardest part of marketing isn't scheduling, it's creating. It's sitting down at 9 p.m. after a long day and trying to think of something interesting to say about your book for the 15th time this month. iSales Rocket generates the content from your actual manuscript, not generic buy my book spam, but posts based on your actual content, themes, and topics. You don't write anything. You don't prompt anything beyond the initial setup. The tool, just a broken bar, does it. It replaces complexity with automation. I've tried the Zapier route. I've tried connecting ChatGPT to scheduling tools. It always turns into a technical nightmare: webhooks failing, formatting breaking, images not uploading. iSales Rocket handles everything inside one dashboard. You connect your accounts once, you set your posting preferences once. After that, it's on autopilot. No chains, no third-party tools, no if this then that logic that breaks when something updates. It solves the multiple platforms problem. Most authors focus on one platform, usually Facebook or Instagram, because managing more than that feels impossible. But your readers aren't all in one place. They're on Pinterest saving ideas. They're on LinkedIn during work hours. They're on Threads scrolling mindlessly at midnight. iSales Rocket puts you everywhere they are, without multiplying your workload. It ties everything to sales. Every post links directly to your Amazon listing, not your website, not your link tree, not a bio link they have to click through twice. Straight to the buy page. That matters because every extra click between a reader and a purchase is a leak in the bucket. iSales Rocket plugs that leak. Using it day to day. The real experience. I tested iSales Rocket with 2 books, a non-fiction guide I published last year and a fiction title I wrote under a pen name. Different genres, different audiences, different platforms. I wanted to see if the tool could handle both without feeling generic. The setup surprised me. I'm not bad with technology, but I'm also not the person who reads manuals for fun. The onboarding took about 8 minutes. You connect your social accounts one by one and uses standard platform authentication, so you're not handing over passwords. You upload your manuscript. You tell the AI a little about your target audience, just a sentence or two. Then you click generate. That's where I expected it to fall apart. Most AI tools generate garbage at this stage. Vague, repetitive posts that sound like a robot describing a book it's never read. What works well? The automation is real. This isn't a tool that requires daily check-ins or manual approvals. You set it up, it runs. That's rare in this space. The content quality is solid, not literary genius, but perfectly good social media content, better than what most authors would write for themselves after the 50th post. The platform coverage matters. Being on 7 platforms, even with modest engagement on each, creates a presence that feels bigger than it is. Readers notice when a book shows up everywhere. The Amazon linking is seamless. No broken links, no expired tracking codes. Every post goes straight to the buy page. The learning curve is flat. If you can copy-paste a link, you can use this tool. The included guide walks through everything step by step. The multilingual bonus is actually useful. I tested the translation feature on one of my books, and it generated decent foreign language content. Not publishable as a new edition, but definitely usable for reaching international readers on social platforms. The limitations: you need your own API key. This keeps costs low and transparent, but it does require setting up an account with OpenAI or Claude. The guide walks through it, but it's an extra step. The image generation is good, not great. The visuals are professional and platform optimized, but they're clearly AI generated if you look closely. For most social platforms, that's fine. For high-end branding, you might still want custom design. It works best with books that have substance. Fiction with clear themes and non-fiction with specific topics generate the best content. Very short books or low-content books might feel repetitive after a few weeks. You're trading perfection for consistency. The posts are good, but they're not handcrafted. If you're the type of author who wants every piece of content to be a masterpiece, this will feel too automated. One book is included in the front end. You can upgrade to add more books, but the base price covers one title. The current launch bonus adds 2 extra books for the first 100 buyers, which is worth noting. Thank you.